where are we right now? Say, hey, he's checking the pronunciation.
Chicharrones. Chicharrones.
Okay, so Nick and I are at our first taco truck, and Nick is pronouncing it for us. Please give us the correct Spanish pronunciation.
Carnitas Chicharron. Oh, God damn it. I hate you.
I'm Becky Brune.
I'm Nick Payton.
And we are on our taco truck tour. I've never been to a taco truck. Even knowing we were coming, I did not go. Nick is sort of my guide. I mean, this is going to be an education for me today.
I hope to have fun.
Nick, what's the name of this place again?
It is Quere. So I'm generally going to try to order a carnitas, a asada, and then a dealer's choice taco.
And I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a vegetarian option or not, just a non-beef option.
Yeah, so I got a carnitas, asada, and a pork belly taco. It looks like they're classically prepared with a cilantro and onion, a little guacamole on this one, which I'm pretty excited about. You don't normally see that. I would guess that they don't make their own tortillas, which is fine. And you actually don't see taco trucks in Seattle often make their own tortillas like you do in LA. And so, yeah.
Even though I said I was not going to get beef, I did get the lengua, and I got the shrimp, which, oh wow, that's going to be messy. You want to put sauce on?
No. Really good.
I'm not sure I want you zooming in on me while I stick this in my mouth.
You can see there's some crispy edges on there. That's what you want when they refry it. Oh.
You know what that reminds me of? Sitting by the pool in the summer, and they bring you something like this that's just so super duper fresh seafood.
Cilantro right there. There you go.
It's just fat though, right? You're just eating fat.
Yeah, that's why it's good. That is really good.
This is our first one. I feel like, I don't want to say too much because I'm just a student, but that was fun. And I'm looking forward to doing 4 more of these. Okay, are we ready? I've walked past this place so many times. It's on Broadway. It's really in my neighborhood. And I've got 2 sets of glasses on. Now, what is the name of this place?
Antojitos de Jalisco.
Wow! We're going to be like fluent by the time we're done.
So.
Yeah. You know what's really nice about coming to these taco stands? I have Nick with me, so I feel safe. He's like my protector.
There's nothing more scary than a white woman, though.
Nick, what did you get? What have you got?
Are you wearing your right glasses you want to be wearing?
I don't care which ones I'm wearing as long as I'm not wearing both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I ordered the carnitas taco, the asada taco, and then for my third option I chose the chorizo taco. You get the lime, also for the acid, some grilled onions, the roasted pepper, and then they're often served with radishes, and so you kind of get that too. A lot of white onion on there, which I really enjoy. That's really good. Beef is well cooked, moist, tender, beefy.
I love it that the beef is beefy.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want a good beefy bite.
I guess I'm going to start with this one, and I'm just going to tell you, just to be really, really honest, I ordered the chicken, but I think this might be the pork. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's why I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
It's dry. Have a bite of it. It's just a whole big mouthful of dry meat. I'm gonna have this because it's juicy. It's a good, like it's a chaser.
It's gonna be really hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone warned you. I wonder if this is kind of like the Chipotle effect, where I've never had tacos so filled before, and I wonder with both the last place and this place, they see the camera and the microphones are really meeting this up. But
you think that this is more meat than they would normally have put in
this is more meat than I normally get on a taco. So we'll try the carnitas. Carnitas is usually marinated in orange juice. You can definitely taste the citrus in there.
Really? I just was having a hard time kind of choosing from the taco choices because they were all meat. But this is like he said it's like a grilled cheese sandwich, which I'm completely into. I mean, that's cute. It's good.
Last one I have is the chorizo taco. Maybe, a little bit too much chorizo.
It's that is good. Wow.
Very good. Very crispy meat. Great classic chorizo flavor. Very good taco.
This is just so sad, right? To be eating tacos on an absolutely beautiful. What's the temperature today?
80 degrees.
80 degrees in Seattle at not even noon. Just noon. This is the first of Nick's choices. He had a lot of opinions about taco trucks when we first talked about this, and this is the first of the three that he really championed and was super, super excited about. So I'm excited too. Not technically a truck though.
It's inside a grocery store, a meat market.
What's the name of this place?
This place is Carnitas Michoacan.
So what did we get, Nick?
So I got the asada, carnitas, and chorizo tacos again. I'm excited about this one because it looks like they make their own tortillas versus the other places. So
and they're not doubled up. Which is that one?
This is the asada taco.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm going to say you have a pretty consistent response once you've taken a bite of a taco, is that you nod your head and you say, ooh, very good.
This is the best tortilla we've had thus far.
Yeah.
I would have preferred just personally a little more crispy bits on there, but...
Just tried, which I think I know what it is, but let's just not delve too deeply into that. Try it. Here we go. Chewy. Okay. I can't think about it. Tell me another story. Tell me some. It actually tastes pretty good.
Carnitas taco, pretty big. I wonder if my Chipotle theory is true, because they didn't really see us coming in, and they gave us pretty big portions. So excited. Very classic carnitas, not as citrusy, but very well done.
We both have chorizo as our last one, so maybe we should just eat them at the same time so we don't ruin the surprise.
Do we want to cheers?
Yeah. Cheers. It's like a smoky hot dog.
Very strong flavor. Not as greasy either that I've seen in some chorizo tacos. Very clean flavors.
I'm going to return to the non-beef, non-intestinal tacos. Yeah. This is number 2 of Nick's top choices, right?
Yeah, it's also, I think as we mentioned in the teriyaki place, sometimes the best taco place is the one closest to home. So this is the one closest to where I live, but it's a Taqueria Asadero.
That seems pretty close.
Yeah, I think so. And sometimes you have to wait against all the high school kids who come here. It's always busy.
This feels completely like what I expected. Lots of trucks in the parking garage, or in the parking lot.
I should lower your voice.
I'm gonna talk a little softer. Lots of dudes.
Just dudes being bros? Bros being dudes?
Yeah. Guyland. Smile, Nick.
This is my happy face.
I think that's true.
I think I'm only gonna order 2. I don't think I can do a 3rd. Don't drop them.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So I ordered what we've been ordering this entire day, asada, carnitas, and then for my dealer's choice, I did spicy pork. What I really like about this place is the pickled vegetables. You get this in addition to the lime, and I think it really
it's spicy.
cuts.
It's very spicy. Yes.
As Becky just realized, it comes with some pickled jalapenos there, which are really hot. I do like kind of the burnt beef bits there. Not homemade tortillas, but they are really soft for being like just tortillas out of the bag. Well done taco.
I wanted no more meat, but I'm also kind of an adventurous eater. So this is cheek, beef cheek, and this is, I think, beans and rice. Or I do not like salad, but today I want some. That is a relief. That's what I should have been ordering.
That's sacrilegious. Next up is the carnitas taco. You can see very good crispiness from it being on the flat top. Tortillas are a little overcooked. I don't mind that much. The carnitas is a little too crispy, but I really like that texture.
Well, here I go, chewing on my cheek. How would I know that's a cheek? I have no idea. But here I go.
I think if you know, you know.
It tastes a little cheeky. That really wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was a horrible joke.
That was horrible. I'm sorry.
Let's cut that in post.
I'm going to.
This is a spicy pork taco, so I'm gonna try that. Not spicy. These pickled carrots are more spicy than the taco, but pretty tasty.
You're a nostalgia eater. You love what you loved before.
Yeah, people's favorite foods, it's not the flavor of the food. People are tasting the memory of food.
Yep. Okay, this is it. Number 5, our last one. Nick is going to pronounce it, so he's pushing me out of the way so you can see that he's going to be able to pronounce this one.
Taqueria la Fontina.
So I am almost unable to eat another taco. I'm just going to admit that.
You're wearing 2 pairs of glasses on your head.
Are you going to have 3
I'm gonna
tacos
do,
again?
the asada and carnitas for sure, and then I'm going to do dealer's choice. I haven't quite decided yet. I need to look at the flavors options available.
I'm thinking maybe a beverage and a lie down. Here we are at number 5. Nikki?
Been getting the asada, carnitas, and for my dealer's choice taco, I got lengua. I've had the lengua before here, and it's really good. They always give you a little hot pepper and a grilled onion, which I really like. And I'll try the asada taco first.
Very good.
Yeah, I really like this place. Very well done, asada taco.
Well, you do too, then I'll do mine.
Next up is the carnitas taco. What I think is unique about this one compared to the other ones we've seen all day, a little salsa on top.
Yes.
So that's
Salsa verde.
unique. Also good pan-fried crispiness. Seems pretty moist as well. This is definitely the most flavorful carnitas taco we've had all day.
Looks very moist too.
Very moist.
Yeah.
A hint of that citrus. Very well done.
It's gonna be another one of those things where I'm gonna ask you if I have to swallow.
You will. You have to always swallow.
So this looks really good to me. I was thinking it was gonna be, it's deep fried fish, which, you know, that's delicious.
You wanted something lighter?
Yeah. That's really good though. Really tasty. That's a nice way to finish off the day. That fresh fish, fresh deep fried fish. I don't have anything else to say.
Lingua taco. I'd say all the places continuously have given us oversized, a lot of meat-forward tacos, which is
that different? Like, have you been here recently enough to say this is different size?
Yeah, I've been here where it's like not as big. Not that I'm complaining, just
no, I know it's just interesting.
Generous today.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the better lingua tacos I've had in Seattle. Sometimes lingua can be a little tough. I also like my lingua where I can't quite see the tongue parts. This is definitely a little more shredded, so more integrated.
No taste buds.
Yeah, no taste buds on there.
So, Nick, please reflect for me, as your student, on the whole taco sitch. Did anything surprise you today?
I think I was surprised most by the place in Northgate.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that to be a really good taco place, but I think really it was one of the better asada tacos that we had. The place on Capitol Hill on Broadway surprised me, being our last minute change up. And then the last three in South Seattle I thought really hit the mark and what I want in taco places. And you know, I think it's like what we said in the teriyaki video, like we want places that are good, close to home, that are consistent. But I mean, I think tacos are just always a great food to have in general.
As like someone who is just experiencing taco trucks for the first time, the weather was a big part of it for me. This is going to feel like a really positive experience in retrospect. So what was your favorite? What's the one?
You know, I thought the Northgate place really was going to be my favorite, but I think the old White Center standby,
this one,
Taqueria Fondita, really hit it out of the park, as they always do. You got no lights.
Oh God.
Just joking. That's for the video.
Here, you stand closer to the flag. You get beat up. Okay, all right.